Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're playing the Serpent and the Crow. It is an action roguelike. I've got two of the classes unlocked, but I'm actually going to be playing with the Outlander, and I'm only going to be playing on the second difficulty. I'm not ready for the third one just yet. But the way that it works is, as you can see, our Ranger or the Outlander has dexterity scaling. This character, the Soldier, has strength scaling, and then the Astrologer obviously must be knowledge scaling. Is what the game calls it, so there's knowledge over there. So we're going to start with the Outlander, and if you guys enjoy it, then we'll do other videos as well. So this one's strength, and that's knowledge. Ooh, I'm going to go knowledge because I do actually want to go with a skill called Fireball, which uses knowledge scaling. So, and then yeah, there is auto aim, which I just turned off. There's auto fire, which I turned off. The auto fire is only based on your main weapon. So what happens is you've actually got... I'm going to stop using those bombs because they actually hurt me. You've got multiple skills. So when you level up, I'll show you once we actually get to the level up screen. I think we need about 2 more XP pieces. There's one over here. Let's just go grab it. So we leveled up. This is the level up screen. So we get different skills. So as you can see, we've got balanced shot, which is our main attack. But every time we get to these are different combat arts. Now you can actually mix and match them. So if you get a specific combat art, you can have conduits towards them. I don't know all the combinations, unfortunately, so there's not much we can do there. I'm hoping that there's one from this to like Fireball, which is one of the combat arts I've got. But we'll see where that goes. Dexterity scaling, health regen, or bounty kill chance. I'm not sure. It says increased chances of getting a bounty kill when killing an enemy. Gold rewards are increased for these kills. I do need gold, so I'm going to grab that. It just makes a little bit of sense over here. I'm not 100% certain how we can tell if we've done a bounty kill or not, but I'm assuming that we're going to see gold on the floor from an enemy with it. Now, with regards to things to do on the map's a bit empty. This is a demo. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more to do with regards to, moving around more. Because right now it's actually better to just stand still and kill things and collect XP. Whereas, I was hoping for a little bit, more. We're going to go with Shuriken. It is a dexterity scaler. The damage isn't as good as the Greatsword, but this Greatsword's cooldown reduction is ridiculous. It's like 15 seconds, where this has like a 2-second cooldown and a 0.5 second cast time. Now the way that this works is each skill has a cooldown timer, which means that after you've cast the skill, it goes on cooldown and then it uses that time to cast again. You can modify both your cooldown reduction as well as cast speed reductions to get them to be as low as possible. And you can also get a ricochet on these, so hopefully we do get something like that and we're in a very good spot. I think those are bounty kills because look at the amount of gold that we're getting on the floor over there. So that's pretty good. Alright, I need to manually aim here because we want to defeat these yellow enemies. There we go. Beautiful. And we get an epic blueprint. It says it's a body armor and it gives us knowledge, dexterity, fire damage, and astral damage. I actually have a rare amulet over here which has an astral affinity. What that means is when we equip the amulet, or once we have it equipped and we use these modifications, there's a higher chance of seeing astral there. But first we're going to go and grab these cooldown reduction. Very, very big thing to grab. So now it's at 2 seconds and we're going to work on that. I think cooldown reduction is one of the biggest things to get. Alright, we've got a rapier over here. I don't have it fully leveled, so it can't go to legendary, but I think it's very, very strong. What I mean by it can't go to legendary is, as you can see, these all say expert. This says apprentice. Skills usually start at apprentice, and then they go up to journeyman, expert, master, then legendary. This one we can only go up to master, and each time you level them up, or master, then legendary unlocks. Or as you can see, we've got the other unlocks over here. I think legendary gets you the 3rd modification. So we're not going to be able to modify the rapier 3 times, only 2 times, which it's still pretty strong for what it does. So it's a dexterity melee weapon, very, very strong. And yeah, I'm quite happy to use it. Oh, alright, so we're going to go and run and get this quickly. I think this is quite important to go and grab. So on the screen over here, you can see this blue object over here. This is a reroll in the game. Oh, we got dexterity over there. Perfect. Okay, we must have picked up a magnet unintentionally. Magnets are very important as well. Oh, we get another reroll. Fantastic, and we've got 2 level ups. So, I want to level that up. We can only go to Master. And then there's the affinity. So, we've actually got it sitting at a 65% chance for Astral. Now, I do want Astral because there is a quest for us to do Astral damage to enemies. So, all of our skills are going to be doing Astral. And we need to do as much of it as possible because we want to unlock this. I think it's to either unlock a new character or after this first round you'll see we get something called an Ascension, and that's also something that we can maybe use. I think it's either the Ascension or it is a whole new class. So I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, let's go for another... Actually, I want the cooldown reduction. 0.96, 2 seconds, 0.8. One more, 0.75, 1.88. Yep. Cooldown reduction. Very important. And then hopefully, that is a bounty. Hopefully, we can get some cast speed as well. I'll try and re-roll for the cast speed, so I'm not going to do anything else. We're just going to level up the cooldown reduction. We do a lot of damage right now, so that's good. Like I mentioned, we're kind of just using this as a showcase for you guys, but 2, also just like a farming session for me. Like I mentioned, we can't do the next difficulty just yet, so I do want to try and get more gold and things like that. So it is why I kind of went for Bounty Hunter. We are looking for more gold. Okay, below our HP bar there is a dash, so that's a dash counter. You can obviously upgrade your dash as well to do a little bit more for you, which is also pretty cool. And each stage doesn't last too long, but the overall gameplay loop takes about 25 minutes, which isn't too bad, but it doesn't feel like it. So yes, it does, but it takes a while, but it doesn't feel like it. It's actually pretty cool. I'm hoping that our last level up is going to be the skill that I'm actually looking for. Also, XP gain in this game goes hard, so if you can get the XP trait, do it. Okay, we got a rune over here, a rune fragment. I'll show you after we finish the round, we'll be able to use that, so you'll be able to see what it is. And now we've got a bunch of jugglers. Let's just go to them. Luckily, they only really shoot us, or try to shoot us, so they're not really that much of a threat. And there we go. Each round you get 2 or 3 of those quests. You finish the quest, you get a random drop. So I think we got these fragments from it. Okay, 2 levels. This can go all the way, 35% cooldown reduction. So it was a 2-second cooldown, it's now 1.25. It was a 1 second, it's now 0.6 and a 0.5, and that's without it even being modified. So pretty cool. We need to add Astral to everything though, so we're going to do 3 levels, or we're going to level up or modify the other skills as well to include having Astral. The only time I won't do it is if the Shuriken gets Ricochet, then we'll add Ricochet to the Shuriken. Otherwise we'll keep it that way. Alright, so this is the first boss. As you can see, he spawned some enemies along with him. When you're playing on the harder difficulty, I did try it earlier, he spawns more intense enemies. Also, if I could maybe not get hit by him, that would be fantastic. Like, actually pay attention to... so that doesn't happen. Alright, there's no time limit to fighting these guys. However, there is like a circle that spawns that deals... I don't know what the circle actually does. I don't know if it deals damage to you or not. Ooh. Okay, come on. Where's my gamer sense? We do get Astral. This one is just a apprentice, so you can see the difference. Expert 65, that's 35% chance. And there's the circle I was talking about, but we defeated him before it. And we got +3 knowledge, which was the option we picked at the very beginning. So we can either go for gear, or we can go for these rune pages. I'm going to show you what the rune pages are for, because I actually want to use it. This one's probably... Ooh. Wait, if we click Forge, what do we select here? Status chance and status frequency. Actually, status chance is important. We do want a lot of the upgrades over there. So we're going to go and do this one again. Well, I mean this one. And we aren't back to full life. Oh dear. Okay, so Stellar Awakening is the quest that we're trying to do. And now we need to be very careful not to get hit by anything, because we don't have HP. So stay away from these clowns. I think we still have one more trait. So what I'm going to do... Oh, we've got a few more. So we're going to roll here. HP regen is one of them. There we go. So I'm going to take the health regen. It doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it definitely makes a difference when you don't take a lot of damage. And it can be the difference between life and death for me. So we're going to level that up now. And go from there. Yeah, we've already gained 2 HP from it. The hardest thing is going to be these exploding things. We need to just be careful of them. Okay, let's go for the HP regen again. Otherwise, I would usually take pickup range and experience gain, but because our life was so low, we had to take the HP regen. I mean, you can see already we've gone from... Oops, we just got hit there. Luckily, we've got HP regen, so we could do that. Okay, everything except for those jugglers are problem. I mean, everything except for the jugglers aren't a problem. So, I mean, it's quite easy to dodge the arrows from those guys. It's quite easy to dodge everything else. The only thing that we're struggling to dodge is those rollers, and I don't know why. I think maybe it's because these guys actually have like a telltale, so you can see what it is that they're throwing or when they try and attack you. The grenadiers, also not really that much of a problem. They don't really do anything to you. So our biggest concern is going to be those jugglers. Not the jugglers, the dudes on the balls, the clowns. Although they're all clowns technically. Also, these things are a problem, but you can dodge out of the way. Okay. One more. We are on 14 life now, which is fantastic. And I do see some... I see a magnet over here. This little thing over there is a magnet. So we're just going to pick that up. Okay, we got 75% cooldown reduction over here. That's pretty good. And I have no idea where that magnet went, but I do see there's quite a lot of stuff down this way. So let's just go back down there. Oh, the magnet's down this side. I don't know if the magnet picks those things up, but we're about to find out. No, it doesn't. Okay, we got 2 points. The last is HP regen. Hopefully... Oh, okay, I wanted Fireball to mess around with it, but we actually got the skill we're looking for, which is Fan of Daggers, so I'm going to take it. Just because it's very strong. It's a ridiculously strong skill. I don't know why it's so strong, but I'm more than happy to have it, so... I just want to make my way up to this HP. Although we have made it to 36 life. Right now, we're going to manually aim at these jugglers. We've got rid of 2 of them. That's perfect. The other one is here. And there we go. We get 2 codex tokens. Okay, back to auto aiming. So we're back to a healthy state. Hopefully this next boss fight isn't going to be as bad. It's a lot easier, I think. But we got 2 points. Let's go there and let's add a modification. We do get the Astral chance. I am going to do Astral again. Like I mentioned, we're trying to unlock the 1 upgrade, and getting the Astral on something like this where it pierces enemies gives us a lot more Astral going off of there. I'm going to level up the Astral chance as well to make it 95% chance to cause Astral. Alright, it's this boss first. Okay, not bad. So, that attack of the bosses is the hardest or the most difficult to dodge. It's not as difficult to dodge, but all that you got to do is literally make sure that you move up. So it usually does that twice, and then that attack, and then you're good. We got 2 points to spend, so let's go double upgrade that. 65% chance. So it's that again, and now chooses the AoE. Pretty simple move set. And move up. Okay, we're gonna have to reset our position a bit. No, we don't actually. We're good. And there we have it. So we got 2 more rune fragments, which means we can do... Oh, okay, so we actually unlocked this. We get plus 3 strength and 15 max HP, or we can get the Arcane Trickster. I haven't done this one before, so I'm actually going to grab it. We can take a look at it. So this is what we call an Ascension. And I'm going to grab this because I know that the rune that we get is Pickup Range. And then we can do another rune over here. What does this one give us? Gives us strength or critical strike damage or something random. Let's forge. And we'll end up getting knowledge. So that's alright. We're going to go and do the parchment this time. So we can do some unlocks after the round. And our Stellar Awakening is still really a far way away, unfortunately. Okay, I have no idea what happens, but we're doing damage to things near us because of our Trickster's Gambit, whatever it was called. It looks like it throws cards at them that do different negative effects. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Astral, let's go. This has a 0.6, that's 0.5. Okay, this is better to put it on first because it attacks more often, it would seem. We've got a decent amount of pickup range now, so we don't have to worry about that magnet at the top there. What we need to worry about is putting... Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I like the Arcane Trickster a bit more. Alright, there we go. So we've got 95% chance to apply Astral with that skill. We're going to add it to our Shuriken as well, eventually, maybe. Ooh, there's a rune fragment over here. So Astral leaves something called Starbound on enemies. So if you look at above the enemies' heads, there is above their HP bar, like there, he's on fire. This one's got the Starbound on them. They do kind of have things that tell you what it is that they've got attached to them. That's got Astral Trance as well. Let me see if I can get Ricochet on this. Come on, game. There's no Ricochet. Yeah, they've got a cost time reduction. So that's really good. The skill can get Ricochet. Unfortunately, we don't have enough rerolls to sort that out. We'll take a look at getting more of them, like from this. We do get a +3 dexterity, which is amazing. So I guess it does make a difference if we go and grab pots and things like that, because as you can see, you do get some things out of it at times. We're not worrying about the XP, because we'll just grab the magnet at the top there. I do want to break a couple of barrels and things like that, hoping for some other upgrades. Gold is a good one. Dodge chance, that's pretty cool, so I don't have to worry about anything anymore. We're just going to dodge it all. Oh, I actually have 3 level ups. Okay, wait, what are we doing here? We need to level you up twice and hope we get Ricochet. No, we don't. I'll just take the critical damage. Actually, let's go with chance to explode upon hitting enemies. It's not really what I want. I wanted Ricochet, but we never had enough rerolls there to... I should have been more patient. And I guess we'll just complete the Astral Trance on the other skills. The only thing I do have to say is the final boss just takes way too long. It's if you don't have your skills at certain levels or the right stuff, it can take a very, very long time. I think equipment can make a very big difference, but I think the majority of it boils down to having better gear, better equipment, better modifications on your gear. We do get a level up. Okay, we got a 100% crit chance over here. We need to level this up, so that's 95% Astral. Let's go and get a final... Oh! Ooh! It's got a cast time reduction. Of course I have to take that. So you'll notice now the grey and the yellow go very quickly. Okay, there's another magnet down here. There's also a healing, which I'm always happy to take. We've got some more rolling elites. I'm trying to find my mouse. And there we go, they're all defeated. The one thing I haven't done is actually focus on the skill I said should be our main skill. I actually like the rapier quite a lot, so I've decided to focus on that one a little bit. We do get more cast frequency here. Cost cooldown reduction. I'm so used to Soulstone Survivors that I just called it that. So we've got the boss. So now we're fighting 3 bosses at once. They all do the same attack. So it actually kind of it helps me. So if we don't move and they all attack at the same time, it's actually good for us. Ow. Not if I do something silly like that. I do have 3 level ups, so we need to use those. We'll grab that. And then a fan of daggers needs to be leveled up to max. So the fight isn't that difficult, you just got to make sure you don't get hit by them. And then you'll be good. And then if you can focus all 3 down at the same time, that's going to be better, obviously, but there's never a promise over there. You can get them to melee attack you, which will then scatter their attacks. And now we've got the circle to worry about. However, I do feel like, there we go, 2 of them are down. And then when it's a one-on-one, it's actually super easy. There you go. Didn't take too long. We got 2 parchments. We do need a bit more. We got ourselves a pretty amount of gold. And we've also got empty rune slots. So let's see, do I have anything? Piercing damage, let's see what's new. We got holy damage. And then we can forge the empty slot. What do we get? Dodge, movement speed, or critical heal chance. Let's just go for a new one. Health regen, that's actually pretty good. And that's all she wrote. This one can't get anything with it. So pretty good. Let's go with the money as the final reward. And our Stellar Awakening has made some good progress. But now that I know the importance of running around and breaking all these things, we're gonna start doing that. Oh, we got a magnet already. Can't use it, but there's a magnet. We got some parchment there. There is a reroll down this way. Okay, let's go legendary. Now we can upgrade this further. We'll take a look at its stats to see what it is we can actually find for it that might be useful. We got 3 rerolls as well. Maybe critical strike chance will be very, very good here. The final boss is overly tanky for no reason, so it's definitely going to make a big, big difference. Bonus kill chance, no. Let's just see what we can roll here. We've got to look at the stats. We get a ricochet. That's kind of something we were looking for on the other thing, but getting ricochet on that works too, so I'm going to grab that. And then we got 25% crit chance. Our character themselves doesn't have any critical strike chance actually, so what is our crit? 25%. So if I can get critical strike chance, we will go for it. The other thing is I still had open mods, but let's go here. Come on, critical strike chance, critical damage. Cast time reduction's also pretty good, but let's see, one more reroll, and I get, oh wait, one more. Okay, critical damage it is. We're gonna have to hope for critical strike chance with the other skills over there. I'm gonna go pick up, ooh, there's a lot of gold over here. I'm gonna pick that up. We need it for crafting. Okay, make our way down to the reroll over here. We're gonna level up the ricochet chance, because that does spread the astral for us. we pick up a 100% crit chance, so that's perfect. There is a magnet in this location as well, which is good because we've been leaving behind quite a bit of XP. There we go. There's also a health down here, so let's go grab that. Grabbing the magnet also temporarily increases your pickup range. There's the HP over here. Fantastic. And then we're going to do the ricochet. We need 2 more levels. There's 1, so that goes to legendary. So 85% chance to ricochet, so it is going to bounce all the time. That's pretty good. Or 85% chance of the time it's going to be ricocheting. There's a rune fragment over there we need to go pick up. Rune fragments are only used during gameplay. I don't believe you use them while you're actually in your base. So in terms of strength it helps, but not for like end game, if that makes sense. Alright, let's go try get critical strike chance. Reroll. Cast time, I guess, is pretty good. I mean, cast time is actually really good, so I'm happy with that, but we're still looking for crits. We don't have any more rerolls, so we got 1 more shot at this, and we did get the crit. Oh, that's so good. So now we've got to level up the crits. We've got about 2 minutes left. Ooh, there's money. There's money and quite a bit of XP this way. 25 gold. That's a pretty decent chunk of money. No, the XP was over here. See it on the floor here. There we go. We're gonna need quite a bit of levels. I think we need 1 more level, and then we got legendary critical strike chance. And then we just need to increase the critical damage of the skill. And I think that's actually going to be really good for this boss. So we land up getting expert, which is great. So there we go, 35% critical strike chance, which is fantastic. It puts us up to 60% chance to crit. I would have liked to have got the skill critical strike chance, because that puts it up to 100%. But beggars can't be choosers. We should just be happy with what the game gave us. Okay, we defeated all of them. We did get 2 levels, which means we can go and put them into critical damage. 505 damage? Nope, that's not that much. Melee is so much stronger, but they're so much slower. Like the melee skills have, like I said before, that greatsword skill has a 15-second cooldown. So after every attack, before it even starts casting, there's 15 seconds of cooldown time. It's crazy. It's way too long. But it's so strong, it deals over 1,000 damage, and that's without even critting. So a very, very powerful skill. Right, we're against the final boss. Like I mentioned, this could take quite some time. But we'll see. Maybe not, maybe the critical damage is enough. Very easy to dodge his melee attack. You literally just run around him. These rings, he can only have 4 maximum as far as I know. So 1 dissipates whenever he creates the 5th one. But as you can see, he's quite the healthy boy. But I am also quite the healthy boy. We just gotta wait for the red ring to see where it is that we can go and where we can't go. So it has started showing up. And now we need to fight in the small arena and hope not to get hit by all that stuff. So we need to just dodge the rings. We aren't worried about his attack. Which is quite helpful for us. That unfortunately hit us. Like I said, quite a tanky boy. Is nearly dead. And he will drop us money. How much, I have no idea. Also don't know what this red circle does. I've never tried standing out of it. I'm just assuming you can't go out of it, so I never do. But he is nearly dead. It looks like a couple. Oh gosh, that thing just sprinted to us. Alright, and he's down. And we got 200 gold for that, so quite a lot of gold. Our main skill we didn't bother with, so it's 120 damage per second. The shuriken was 1.5 damage per second, rapier 1.7, and then 2.2 on fan of daggers. Obviously, the more you put into specific things, the more you get. There is an endless mode. I haven't tried it yet, but it's probably good for some gold farming and things like that. We don't worry about that. We actually finished the Astral Awakening, so we got Astral Sorcery. We'll check what that is. Okay, it's just actual Astral Sorcery. So it says this does 0 to 3 damage times 3, 3 to 5, 3 to 5 times 6. That's pretty good. Astral Blade 3 to 25, 10, 10, and 7, 15. So that one could be quite a strong one. Arcane Missile. We would unlock these kinds of things over here. So as you can see, we've unlocked Astral Sorcery. Death Rituals requires certain upgrades. Remember earlier I mentioned when you've got this, we've got things called conduits. So over here, the conduits, some of them is like a martial weapon technique, so melee skill with something else. I've got this one that I've done before, which is Punishing Slam, the melee skill with the martial weapon. So if we do, if we put our, when we play the melee guy, and then this skill over here is another melee skill, it unlocks the conduit for you to try. There are some other ones that I haven't found, like this one over here, Burning Blood. I think this has to do with unlocking the other character first to get it. There's this, so I actually wanted to get these two over here, this one first, because I do plan on doing the the melee character. But we do lose some dexterity doing this, so we might have it as a loadout of B. Can we not equip it on... Okay, you can't equip them on the same... Oh, it's a helmet. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, oops. That was a mistake. I did the helmet first. So that's 6 strength on the helmet. Oh no, it was the right thing. This helmet was strength, knowledge, and dexterity. Let's just keep it equipped for now. This is a death affinity, so we'll equip that. Boots are common, uncommon, common, whatever. You can upgrade your runes. So I've done it for the strength and the pickup radius. Critical heal might be good. We're looking for death, but we don't get that. Something like life might be good. The HP regen and knowledge could be good. We haven't unlocked a lot of them, so we still got to unlock a lot. Something like knowledge, not knowledge, dexterity or strength. We'll keep knowledge away for now. And then we've also got this over here, which is to unlock your ascensions and things like that. So the next quest we're going to do is the death rituals to get death rituals. There's character ascensions, astrologer origin is we need to deal damage with astral sorceries. So now we'll be able to do that, and that's going to unlock the astronomer. We've got the warrior, which will upgrade over here with these for now. So that goes over there. It's level 10. It's got a lot of crushing and slashing damage. The ascension, that's what we just currently did. And yeah, that's the game. So let me know what you guys thought about it. It's really, it's pretty simple, but it's pretty fun to play as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.